Welcome viewer,
All
I
right,
am
guys,
new.
I'm recording.
Welcome viewer.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. It's probably time to get going. Let me hop on over here onto the screen. All right, and I'm going to spin up. We're taking a look at Makulu Linux. They've got different versions of Makulu Linux. They got, this one called. Let's just pull up the website and I'll show you. Let's just take a look. We're going to type in Makulu Linux. We'll take this option here. And these are, this is their website. They got, the AI text image thing here. That's not they got Lindows. I tried Lindows out and was debating on even doing the Macs because Lindows would not load. You had to use Wi-Fi. So if you don't have a Wi-Fi card in your system, you cannot run, or it wouldn't let me run Lindows. I tried updating everything I could with Lindows. It didn't look like a bad system. It just didn't have. It seemed like it would take any kind of networking driver or whatnot to get it running. And every other every other distribution I've ever had, if you plugged into an Ethernet, it just worked. It just worked. So tonight we're trying the Macs out here. And if you want to come to the website, makululinux.com, and read up on it, you can. I'm not going to go through all that. It's got, it's AI, and I'm kind of reluctant on the AI part. I knew at a young age that computers were going to take jobs away, and AI is going to make that more rapid. But if you want to combat that in a way, learn AI and maybe develop things to, I don't know, combat that in a way, because if you know it, you can make things to maybe steer people in the direction of not using it to take over jobs. I don't know. So we're just going to take a look at it, see what it's all about. So I downloaded that, went to the download page and downloaded it, and I'll show you my downloads file, bring it over here, go to my downloads, operating systems, and these are all the ones I got. I need to update some of these. Arch, it's last month, so I need to do another Arch download. And I think Debian went to 12.5. Some of these are old. Linux Mint, this is what I'm running right here. Linux Mint Debian LMDE6, and this is Makulu Linux. The gamer system works pretty good. I have used that. It was the first distro that I was able to run exe the easiest, servers I developed in Windows. I just loaded them up and they just ran. The only reason I opted out of that one was I am not a fan of Ubuntu at all. But I could not run. I am a gamer and I multi-box. I have 5 different accounts that I like to run together, and I struggle to do that in actually Linux. So I've actually got 4 of my accounts. Actually, 5 of my accounts are unsubbed at this time. I just got like 2 or 3 days on one, like maybe 10 days on one. So I'm running them, but I'm not running all of them. I can't run them all, so there's no reason to do the multi-box. But MaxD, this is what I've got here, and this is the file I'm going to load in the virtual environment, and it is 3.9 gigs. It's really not that bad. Windows is 4 or 5, something like that. In most Linuxes, they're usually under 4. A lot of them. It really depends on what they include in the actual package versus what you pull from the internet. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to pull up VirtualBox here. Drag it over here. And I'm going to go to first thing, tools, extension pack. I'm going to see, well, I should have, yeah, there we go. I don't know what I'm going to do. If it works really well in a virtual box, I'll go ahead and slam it on my hardware. I got a Ryzen 9 12 core processor. Runs super sweet. Runs all my games and while I'm streaming and everything at very high frames, FPS. So, it certainly does what I need it to do. So right now I'm going to go. Where did I do? How do I get out of here? Nope. Install, uninstall. Oh, welcome. I'm going to add, do a new. We're going to call this Makulu. And let's call it Max. Makulu Max. Select the image, downloads, operating systems, Makulu Max, and it doesn't know, VirtualBox doesn't know what it is, so we're going to call this Linux, because it's a Linux operating system, and it is based off of mainly Ubuntu, so I am going to find Ubuntu. And be quite honest with you, I do not know what version of Ubuntu it is based off. It's really not based off of any particular. They do a combination. They work on their own stuff. So we're going to. I'm going to try LTS. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And it's asking me to give it 2 gigs of memory. We're going to give it 4 gigs of memory, and it's asking for, it just needs 1 processor, and we're going to give it 4. We'll give it 4 processors. Next here, and it's asking for 25 gigs of space, and we're going to give it 100. I got over 6 gigs, so available, I'm sure, so I don't mind doing this for it. Let's see. And settings, we're going to go to settings here. I'm going to go ahead and see if bidirectional works. It's probably not going to. I don't know why. There must be something I'm missing when I do a VirtualBox, and I don't need floppy. Those haven't been around for a couple days, so we're not gonna worry about a floppy display. We're gonna max out the memory for that, and nobody's gonna be remoting into this. everything else should be, you should be able to leave everything else as is. Now the shared folders, I guess I could see about, let's share downloads. Alright. And we're going to start this up. And this should start an installation. This should be, when I hit start, I should get the same screen that you would get if you was to slam this on a virtual on a USB stick with Rufus, with whatever program you use. Well, you wouldn't want to. Rufus probably wouldn't be a good idea. You want to use Balena Etcher for Linux. Probably it's probably the best for that, in my opinion. So let's see what happens. Okay. It says boot, and I'm going to hit Control F. That should be full screen. Switch. And it's not completely full screen, it looks like. But let's see. Boot live mode, other language, load to RAM, memory test, boot hard disk old way. We're just going to boot the live environment. Hopefully that's where the installation stuff is. So far, it don't look too bad. Well, that actually loaded pretty quick, you know, the installer. I do have the live installer here. Just wonder what they got all on here. Oh, they're using GNOME. That looks like the GNOME. I could be wrong. Let's see, where's the wheel? Well, anyway, it looks like GNOME. So, what do they have? Well, they got, oh, see, that's one thing I love about Makulu. I remember, that's what caught my eye. This package right here. If you're running a AMD processor graphics, this is a, I'm pretty sure this is a must-have, stapled along with fan control. And I'll show you what this thing does. It might load up. So I like the jelly. Look at the jelly look. I love it. Okay, it's probably not going to find it. It's a VirtualBox, but it does show my Ryzen 9 here, but it ain't. That would absolutely, I mean, load in a regular environment. Actually, I'll show you. Well, can I show you? I'm not going to show you. I'm going to continue on with this installation here. Let's see if it works. Start installation. Set your download server location recommended. Let's see if it grabs the internet. If this don't show speeds or anything over here, that means this version also, it's showing it, so now this is working. I love that jelly look. I mean, they do a pretty good job, Makulu does. And it's not got very good speeds right now, so I might cancel and just keep everything as is. That's, I don't understand this. Normally in a virtual, normally even in a virtual machine, this process is faster. I mean, it would be all the way done on this part of the screen, but you could scroll down and see some on the bottom that haven't gotten done yet. But yeah, this is ridiculously slow. But it's, you know, a VirtualBox doesn't act, virtual machine does not actually give you 100% results that you would get on bare metal on your actual machine. So I'm going to cancel this out, and we're going to see. Let's exit here, and we're going to go ahead and start the installation. We'll see if it's connected to the internet here, and it seems to. It would say somewhere around in here that you're not connected to the internet. I'm going to hit next here. It's choosing my spot pretty good. I'm going to change this to BB. It's probably the closest. Next, erase the disk. That's the 100 gigs here that I made. That's where we want it. I'm going to put my name as TG. That's going to be TG that I log into, and the name of the computer will be TG VirtualBox, and my password will be TG, and my password is going to be TG. Log in automatically. I don't think so. I don't know why they tick that. They should actually tick this. If they're going to tick something for you, make a choice for you, it should be the secure one. So, and the secure one would be actually to be offering some encryption, which it don't appear to be. Well, yeah, they're not giving any option to encrypt the drive. We're going to use the same password here. Click next. Click next. Let's see if this loads. I mean, it is the GNOME. If that's GNOME, if I'm right about that, it don't look bad. And they're using the Calamares. That's Calamares installer, but they've got it's not looking bad. They got GW. That's, you know, a must. Oh, well, it don't have to be GW to install dev files, but there's other ways to do that. Disks to partition your drives. They're able to take donations, extensions. I don't know what extensions they got. We're not going to take a look at that. Let's see. Wow. So they're using a lot. See, that's what I'm saying. I think they use a combination of things, because light DM is typically not something that you're going to find in GNOME. They're going to use the GDM, the GNOME display manager, instead of light DM. Light DM is something you would find in a Cinnamon installation. That it kind of comes with Cinnamon, Nemo, and all that kind of stuff. So let's see here. They got Discord, so it's good for gaming, I guess. Discord or talking. It doesn't have to be gaming. Oh, they got an AMD driver manager thing here. I'm not going to take a look at that in the live environment. I'll take a look at all this stuff. Hopefully it's involved with the maybe the system monitor will show. No, not any more than the other thing did. But anyway. Steam's already on. And I'm sure they've done some things with Steam and Wine, and maybe Lutris is on here. Oh, Virtual Cam. We're definitely going to take a look at that. It looked good. I watched their videos and it looked good what they've done. They got G-parted. G-edit is a common. You got tweaks, GNOME tweaks. H-top. I use Stacer. Did they have Stacer on here? I mean, I don't see any reason to have H-top and Stacer. But they don't seem to have Stacer. They have some things on that I would actually remove. But when I'm testing something and looking at it, I don't remove anything, because I'm not so sure. You know, sort of like Windows, when you remove certain files and packages, it'll say so and so may not run. You know, the same could be with a Linux distro. So let's see where we're at. 14%. Discord root terminal, main menu, virtual files. Looks like I got a media player. I use VLC for that. Core control, I definitely use. Some of the stuff I use a lot, and that's good to have BleachBit. I wonder if Hillary Clinton developed this Linux thing, BleachBit. I don't know why I'm laughing, because I can't even stand the thought of that lady. I was glad she never became president. Like her buddy, well, never mind. Politics shouldn't be added into any of my streams. It angernizes me. Utilities, let's see what they got. Utilities. Advanced network configuration. Wonder if they had that in the other Makulu and I just didn't. But I mean, it wouldn't have. I guess I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But I don't know what it would do. AI servers. Almost 40%. Hurry up! Surely this ain't a 32-bit one. Is it 32-bit? That says 32-bit. Oh, Makulu Linux Cinnamon 2.0 Debian Edition appears to be 32-bit. I didn't think anybody was running 32-bit machines. I guess if you're running something extremely like an Apple IIe, maybe it would be beneficial. I don't know. I don't know why anybody would be doing that, but or Pentium 1. I mean, 32 bits, it's gone. I mean, I stopped developing 32-bit servers almost 10 years ago. I mean, it's been a long time. So let's restart. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Please remove the live media. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, let me hit Control F. Remove. Okay. Hit Enter. I'll hit Control F again. Let's hit Enter. It should load Makulu. And it looks like it's working. Okay. TG, we made it. TG is the password. And that looks like, I guess that could be like, well, what is it? No, it's GNOME. It's right here. It's the foot. GNOME. Anyway, let's hit log in. Does it go full screen? Okay. It does look like a GNOME environment for sure. So please go through driver setup, bare bones, check for updates, keyboard, online account, system backup, check for updates, firewall, keyboard, network, bare bones, driver setup. Okay, let's see here what they've got. Refreshing repositories. I made no changes, but it's refreshing repositories. It may take a while because it didn't want to load an updated. Remember when I was trying to change the mirrors? It wasn't going very fast, so I canceled that out. This may take a while. I wish well, I didn't bring this up anyway. It was just I exit out of that welcome screen. While that's doing that, let's see what Windows browser they got. It don't when you hover, it don't say what they are. Normally that would. Let's see what they got. Surely they got a browser. Well, I kind of don't see no web browser nowhere.
Hey, you got 2 waters over here.
Oh, well, thank you, Byron. You brought me some waters. You're all right, Byron. I don't care what the girls say about you behind your back. Let's see. This is GNOME, right? Yeah. Let's see. They got internet. Chromium. I hope this is a Googled, non-Googled Chromium. Chrome is Google. See if the internet works. Ain't working. My magic's not working. I don't use witchcraft. I don't use magic. I have no powers. That if any powers I would have would be given to me from God. So dang the welcome screen. But you know, it's kind of neat how that's done. But a lot of the Ubuntu or Debians got that sort of same pattern of the welcome screen. So that's not as extravagant or anything. That's not, you know, anything new for Makulu to do that hasn't been done by others. Wow. Why is it taking so long? So it would not load Chromium. Let's see if I can just, Chromium. You know what? It may be the fact that I did not double click. What file system is this? Edit, preferences, behavior. Changes to single click. I want to see help about as Nemo. That's cool. I like Nemo. So now I'm going to just click this once. That should bring up a browser, but it is not loading. See it trying to load up here. It don't look like it's loading. It's actually doing the swirly thing and it's going away. Bye bye. See ya. Well, this is going to take half the night. I'm not going to be able to really do a good first look. I'll have to put it on bare metal. I've already did a backup of my system just in case I did decide to do 2 parts tonight and put it on video. Wow, well, it's over now. So now let me try to click on Chromium again. Nothing. Nothing. Just in case you didn't hear me. Nothing. Well, don't appear to be there. These are lit up. Discord's grayed out. Chromium's grayed out. Let me hit it from here. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control-Alt-T. That should bring up a terminal. Control-Alt-T. Now, I'm just going to click terminal down here. It ain't working. I'm going to do sudo apt install Nala. See, I don't understand what was taking so long. It's installing Nala real quick. I use Nala instead of apt. The looks, it just looks and feels better. Sudo Nala update and sudo Nala upgrade. That should give me the latest and greatest Makulu. Error. 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 Error somewhere. Ah, well, it's looking in Bullseye, and that's older than Bookworm, than the current release of Debian. So they're looking in, it showed an error though, but they're looking for stuff in extremely old, well, yeah, Bullseye was Bullseye 11, and we're in 12, Debian's in 12. Maybe that's why there's a hiccup. I don't know. Let's hit yes to continue. So they're going that fast. 1.3 megs a second. It's really not that good. That should be going whoop, whoop. Of course, maybe my internet's screwing up. I mean, it wouldn't get on the browser. So. But what I'm going to do tonight, and I'm going to call it, is once this is done, I'm going to load up Electra, the AI. I'm going to ask it to what is the, if you have any comments or what you want me to ask it, leave it in the comments. But on YouTube. Watch it on YouTube. Should be an option on Facebook to watch it on YouTube or whatever, but go to my YouTube channel and leave a comment there. But I'm going to ask it, what is the equivalent of virtual studios in Linux? Because the only thing that I have not found, I haven't really done a hard search for it yet, is that for coding. I know they got CMake. CMake is in there. OpenSSL. MySQL database managers and stuff. There's those. I found a lot of the coding things I use in coding and servers in Linux, but I don't really want to run those programs in Linux and Wine, even in Wine, really, because I like safety, and you just don't get that running Windows. I'm sorry, the Flame Windows, but they force things on you, and they're just really not that great. Freedoms and and stuff like that. To me, I'd rather have Linux, even if it didn't even run as good. But I think it runs better. It runs my games better. It really does, and I can't think of. I don't want to sacrifice freedoms for anything that Windows has to offer. I'm sorry, I just don't. I mean, to me, that makes no sense. People that fight for freedom wanting to run something that you got so many limitations on. I don't know. It is what it is, right? Let's see, what percentage? It don't really say a percentage. It looks like the terminal is transparent over the plank. I don't know if it's plank or what is it. They stopped development on it. Oh, I'm having a Linux part right now. It's anyway, I can't think of it. It don't matter. I'm just glad it works as far as the internet. Well, I mean, I don't know if it works on the internet. It downloaded the packages, so it's got to come from the internet. It's got to come from somewhere. But the web browser would not load. I did read a review on Makulu that some of the things that they clicked on, a lot of them didn't work. That may be the case here. Maybe they got into the AI so much and got it working well, and the virtual cam, that they let some of the basics slide to get the good things that they really like to work. I don't know. I haven't talked to them. I haven't, it's not a complaint at all. I mean, but I found this air duster. It acts as an air duster. You can put something in the back, and then it acts as a duster and a vacuum. It's great. Blow the keyboards out. When you open your case up, blow the dust out and whatnot. Love it. Well, that's doing that. I'm going to see if they still got the AMD Option. Oh, they do. I want to see what this does. Device driver manager. Um, not finding it. Of course, it's a virtual machine too. Anyway, I like how that goes away. Wonder if the core control works. No, it's asking for a password. I always set it up not to ask for a password, so it automatically loads. Yeah, it's not going to show anything. It's not going to show. What you doing?
What? Me?
Yeah, what you doing?
Fixing me some soup.
Making some soup. What kind of soup you gonna eat?
Chicken anymore. I don't think anything else would stay down.
Oh, honey, you gonna work tomorrow in the morning?
Yeah, I'm gonna work.
Okay. I'm tired. My bus
tired all
wrecked
day?
me. My bus wrecked me, honey.
Did you get it clean?
It hurt. I hope it passes. And I pray if they don't do my inspection tomorrow, that they do not re-destroy the bus. I will be one angry guy. They will not like me no more. Any of the kids, students that like me, will not like me after that.
I'll start the lesson about 5:15.
5:15.
If you're up at 5:15.
Yeah, you stayed up later. You were singing when I went to. You were singing when I went to bed last night. Heard him in there singing away.
This morning he wasn't up. I was like, "You forget to set your alarm?" That was at 5:15. Why are you locked up? Oh,
Knock it off. I'm recording. I really don't want it on my video. You could. Chewy could go out differently. Really? I had to let that dog get by. I mean, animals get by with so much crap that humans would be put in a mental institution for. It's mind-blowing, disgusting to me. I think the internet's jacked. gotta do a speed test. But the internet's jacked, man, because this is stupid slow. This is embarrassing. Not very good. That's terrible. That explains. What you up to, Byron? What you doing? I was just wondering what you
I
doing.
was going to turn the internet off on some of the PCs.
Nah. What are you eating?
Ham and eggs and
Ham and eggs?
with bread with peanut butter and syrup on it.
Oh, yeah? You're standing up eating? Why don't you ever enjoy your food sitting down? This is Daddy's dinner right here. Water.
You want to drink some coffee with me?
Black.
Just black?
I can drink some, but it has to be straight black. No, I'm not going to drink any, Byron. I'm just going to drink water. In 17 minutes, Alan will be getting off and ate something. We're going to do a mythic tonight, Byron, okay?
You, me, and Al?
Yeah.
Can we do the fire one?
You want to do the fire one again? I don't think we'll get any gear for it. Huh?
Rickety Allen's favorite dungeon. Favorite was Love the Frog.
I like that one. That one's my favorite one.
At least we won't die though when we got Alan Lewis.
I don't know, he let us get killed last night, didn't he? Oh, my napkins are over there. Somebody moved them. They're fired. Thank you, Byron. You didn't have to do that. I'd have got that eventually. Thank you, bud. Oh, no. Bloody snot! $230 packages were cut back for some unknown reason. Did it lock up? Nope. Aren't these all jacked? Might call it a first look. I don't think we're going to get a chance to do much because it's just not updating or upgrading. It's taking forever. Internet's jacked up for tonight. I seen Frontier working on the box. I just wonder if something was going on somewhere and we're getting affected. But I'm gonna exit this close terminal. Let me try to pull up Electra here and see what happens. Nothing. Okay, enter your request. What is the equivalent well, visual code. How do you install Visual Studio Code on Debian? Cool beans. It seems to work. write code to install Visual Studio Code in Debian 12 for me. Well, that's cool. First look, it looks good. It just, my internet's jacked. I can't really do what I was wanting to do, but let me see if this works now. Nope. Let's see. Web browser. This ain't working. Okay, let's pull up a terminal. Let's install. Will you let the dogs in? Because he just not been out there barking and barking and barking and barking and barking. They act like they're dying out there. Firefox works. Their Chromium don't. Chromium's a flop. See if they allow uninstall. No. Yeah, it's not, virtual cam's not going to work. I don't have a cam hooked up. So I'll have to try it on bare metal. So here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. If you stayed and watched it this long, we're going to Makulu Max going on actual hardware Friday at 6 p.m. sharp. Okay, so I'm going to end the video, folks. I didn't take a whole lot of look at it. I mean, Electra seems to work. It's fine. I don't know what this is. That never did load. But this interface, Electra's interface came right up. The terminal came right up, and it answered my questions for me just fine. Chromium's a plop. Firefox worked right out of the box after installation with no, tweaks or nothing. So, and it basically looks like you're. I like their. I like how they're. Let's see, like this. You pull up this and you exit. It's got the. I just like how they got the theming and their settings and everything. It's pretty daggone rad. It's pretty cool. I might steal that. That's real nice. I mean, it looks like I'm probably gonna like this on bare metal. My first impressions are good, although I don't know why this does. I don't know what this is, but it says Electra AI chatbots. I don't know what that does. I don't know. But this works. Desktop manager. I want to take a look at the virtual cam when I put it on bare metal on my computer. Not a virtual machine, just right on the computer. I want to check out that. And then I'm going to check out the Electra stuff, the AI. That's really the only reason I'm trying it out is to check those items out, really. The AI, I really want to blast it, check into that, and I just wonder if the Chromium will work on bare metal. I want to check this AMD driver thing out, driver manager out too. That's pretty cool. So we'll just check it out. But I'm in the video. I'm aching everywhere. The work I put in on my bus today, and it's got me rattled. I hope I'm expected first thing tomorrow, so it's over with and done with. I don't want to have to re-clean it to between now and the inspection. So